When you log in for the very first time into the iReviewbuilder dashboard, you want to jump to My Account, set your desired password, and make sure all the data on this page is 100% correct. Now, the reason why you want to have exact information with the phone number and your email is because this information is passed along to the prospects when you send them the info packs, and we'll get into that in a second. In this section here in the red, you're going to see you have credits. These are actual account credits that you can redeem. And what you do is use these to set up accounts for clients that you bring into a free trial, and they eventually stay on for a month to month with you. These are the credits left. This is how many you can use to create new free trials, and this is how many you've consumed or used up. And anytime if you need to retire account, you just click on this, and then you're going to send us a support ticket, and we'll retire that account and put that credit back into your credits left account so you can use that for another store. Next, register a new client. Now, keep in mind, anytime your credits reaches 0, you're not going to see register a new client. You're going to have to order credits. And order credits just come in here and determine how many you need. Now, keep in mind, the first month is always going to be a free trial, so you're not going to pay anything. The billing does not start for 30 days. If for some reason before 30 days you don't need the full 12, just let us know, and we can change the subscription on our end so you won't get charged the $180. Let's say only 9 ended up staying on, we'll just charge you for the 9. So instead of $180, the billing will start off at $162. Just click on this button here, that'll take you over to PayPal. And once you pay, actually you're not going to pay because it's a free trial, but once you complete the process here, it's going to redirect you back to the system. You're going to log out and then log back in, and your credits will refresh to show you have additional credits to use for free trials. But when you do register a new client, you're just going to come in here, and you have to be very specific with all this detail, all the information. So let's create a business, and let's say we are using Art Van Furniture. So we found our store location here. We're going to copy the address here, and we want to enter those exact details. And this is the nickname here. And now we want to plug in the company information. So there's the address. We're going to cut that out. And let me grab the other ones. You want to make sure that all data is exact. Then we want to grab the phone number. And then see if there's an email here. What you're going to do is you're going to ask them for a principal email. And then next we want to do is we want to enter the real name of the store. The store is called Art Van Furniture, so the nickname can also be transferred over here. And then we want to create a unique store number here, so keep in mind of other members that are going to be submitting deals, you don't want to use store number 1 because it's just not going to work. Try to use abbreviations like Art Van Furniture Store 1. And then you want to put notes about this account. Is this going to be a scenario where an actual named person is going to be providing the sales service, or is it just like a general store, you walk in, you buy something, you go to the counter and buy? In this case, it is a sales service. And then put in any notes that you have. Next, we want to put the decision maker's name. This is the person that gets notified of any new Google reviews. And then we want to put in their phone number just for reference. Next, we want to toggle with the additional store settings. So you're going to come in here. You're going to click on this icon. This is going to bring up the Google Place Finder. So we're going to come in here. You might need to do a little toggling. Let's do Livonia. And here you see it, found it right here. Once it finds that location, you're going to click on this ID. It'll automatically find it for you. Next, you want to grab their logo URL. Just jump up here. select copy image URL, and then you can plug that in there. And if they have a Facebook page, you can enter the Facebook page as well. Now this section here is the keywords. One method that a customer can request feedback is the clerk can give them a keyword to text into a phone number, and upon that they'll get the request for feedback, and they will leave the 4-question or 3-question feedback that is on that page. Just set your keyword here, and make sure that it is between brackets. Anytime you have more than one keyword, make sure you separate them all by brackets. So if you have another keyword, do it like that. And always make sure that those keywords are all one word. They can't be multiple words. Once you're done setting up the account here, just come down here, click on Save Store. Now it may take about 10 seconds for this to process. While this is red, just hang in there. Eventually it'll say location save is a success. This will refresh you to your store accounts page, and this is found right here under View Clients. Now, because this particular store needs to be set up, please allow up to 24 hours. You're not going to get an email when it's ready. Usually within 12 hours they're done, but just always allow up to 24 hours. This will change to a normal white color when the account is fully set up. We just have to verify all the information is correct so that we may get all the possible feedback that we can get from that store. Alright, next I'm going to kind of explain to you how this works. This shows your company information here, your store information, that your client, how many reviews they have, the number of customers that came through the feedback system, how many left feedback, the average rating of all the feedbacks, and how many page views. To grab a store report at any time, just click on this icon here, and you can actually build your store report by simply clicking on Build Store Report. Choose your between days, and then grab your link. First you choose your days, then you click on Store Report, then Build Store Report link. Grab that link, and then put that in your browser. You can even email it to the client, and this is the stats for this particular account. Now since there's no Google reviews, we don't show it. We do show that there has been feedbacks. Google reviews usually take about 2 to 3 weeks to process, so if you don't see any for the first 3 weeks, that is a normal process. Back to View Clients here. Now you can come over here and click on Manage, and this is where you get all the details that you're probably going to need for training. First is the post-purchase send feedback. This is what you're going to train the store how to fill in the information to send to the customer to get the feedback from the customer. So they're going to put all the information in that you possibly can and click on Send Request Feedback, and then the SMS will go out as well as an email if you have the email in here. It's always best practice to have that agent fill out as much information as possible, so when they get to that page, all that data is automatically entered in for the customer. These are all the short links. We have the feedback short link, which is here. This is just a dedicated page. This can actually be placed on any website. For example, if Art Van wanted to have a feedback page, they can actually put this on their website if they wanted to. And there is no need for request feedback. They can just be filled out by any customer. And then it goes through the same process where they'll eventually leave a Google review. We have the Facebook short link. We have the Google short link. Has a video here. And this is only sent, and should only be sent to people that leave good reviews. When they click on this here, this will take them to the page that where they leave the review. Next, we have a survey short link. We'll talk about this at a later time. And that's how you manage your store account. Simple as that. It's always a good idea. It's very good practice. Like on the 31st of every month, come in here, grab a store report, and send that link over to the head of the manager. We will have eventually this automatically send out these reports automatically to the decision maker, but we're not going to do that until we can kind of monitor how you guys are operating your businesses before we're going to start sending these out automatically. So look out for that here in the near future. And I think that's pretty much it for this page here. Next is the customers. Anytime a customer leaves a feedback at a store, you're going to get all this information. You get what store they came from, their name, their email, their phone number, the rating that they left. You're going to have the start date, that's when they started their feedback, and how many times they visited that page. Anytime they complete the feedback, it's going to be considered 100% completed. Even though they might still need to leave a Google review, the system's going to take care of that with the autoresponders. To get details about a particular customer and the history, just click on this and you'll get all their questionnaire that was filled out. And this is all the data that's sent to the store decision maker every time it's submitted, and then you get the SMS history as well. It's highly recommended that you don't come in here and don't ever delete a customer unless you know exactly what you're deleting. Next is the SMS history. This is the complete incoming and outgoing history of all your clients and all their autoresponders. You can check in here often. If you ever want to sort it by a store, just type in Yark, and it'll store all those stores that are related to Yark. If you ever want to find a particular phone number, you can select that number, click paste, and it'll find it for you. Next is the SMS prospecting. You can quickly send out information packets to prospect businesses by simply clicking on the Send Info Pack, enter their full name, and at least put their email or their phone number. If access to both, you're going to put both that information in. So if you did like George, then we put the email in, and then we put the phone number in. Click Send Business Info Pack, and that business will be sent the information packet. That is explained in another video how that works, and it shows you all the things that the prospect sees. Anytime there's a lead that you send, these are the people that we sent leads to, or excuse me, we sent the information packs to. Anytime they go to that page and click on it, it's going to turn green. And this will also track how many times they view that page. You'll probably be able to tell very interesting clients if they've have several clicks over to the page, because that means they're watching the videos and watching your or reading your write-ups on the business as well.